Greetings, fellow traders. Bellwood here. It's time for the lunchtime market update for Tuesday, May the 19th, 2020. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check and see where we are in the market today. So monthly chart on SPX, still over the monthly Bollinger Band. We're up 38 cents right now on the market. So it's kind of one of those days, right? So Powell and Mnuchin talking with Congress here today remotely, and kind of making it an interesting, kind of stirring the pot a little bit after yesterday's move. Weekly chart still kind of hanging in there, watching this Harami cross level right here as potential resistance. So see how it holds there. Inside day today after yesterday's epic gap up, and also a pretty decent candle yesterday. So we're kind of chopping around here inside day within this range. So we'll see where we go. Narrow range to only 23 points so far. So we'll see how that holds throughout today. Otherwise, as we know, from contraction leads to expansion. So we'll see if we get an expansion of moon off of this if we do end up with a narrow range inside day. We are still holding trend, and we're under the 200-day moving average here on the SPX. So let's take a look at the SPY. Okay, so SPY also inside day today, as we've been seeing a lot of back and forth price action. Let's take a look at the intraday stuff here. So we did have a little bit of a pop this morning into some of the that 10 o'clock meeting, and then they've just been kind of chopping around here after that. Let's take a look at the ES. Okay, so ES definitely testing a lot of levels here. MES. So we can see here this morning, right? We had that epic move down. We tried to get above here. We got a little momentum move through this this trend box zone right here, and then kind of holding. But for the most part here, we're holding this this geometric line here into today. So this is gonna be a key one to see if we break below there at some point today, and we might see a momentum move down. In other sectors, let's take a look at the QQQ. So stronger than the SPX today. So the Nasdaq is actually up 51 points today, while the S&P futures are down 3/4 right now. So it is still kind of consolidating up here, holding the 15 orb high on the Qs. Right, we can see it's kind of making a little move up right here, trying to get. I think they might have already filled that gap right there, 229.32. Yeah, 229.58. So that gap is filled here on the Qs. So we'll see if that gets any follow through on that one. IWM or a reversal. IDM inside day today at the top of the clouds to see how that holds, and we might eventually see a breakout over those. The XLF, this is actually a chart request. I just didn't want to overload that list. So XLF here inside day. So we are seeing the banks starting to recover a little bit right here. So it is holding this geometric level here. One of the things that we could look at as well is just going up to these recent highs. Kind of pushing right here. We can see we're trying to break out of these that old geometric level right there. You could kind of move it up a little bit, but you see how this inside day holds here as all the moving averages getting pretty tight in this area, so it might be an interesting area of interest. The IYT, the transports, right? So as go the transports, so goes the Dow. So these are working their way up there. The Dow is actually down 55 right now, but the transports are working their way up here. So let's see how that holds going into the rest of the week. Apple. Up 2 points today, so still holding its trend line. It hasn't quite got out of its trend box yet, but we might be working on a bull flag right here after this morning's up move. Members did really well on this one this morning as we broke out of the pre-market box highs, so that was a good one there. And let's see how that holds here at the 15 orb high. Tesla. Still chopping around, still within the 15 orb range right there, and also contained by the pre-market levels too. So it's kind of in the chop zone right now. I would look and see if we can get close and get some strength there over the 15 orb high there at some point today. All right, so we've got a few chart requests out there, so really appreciate that, guys. So SDC. Definitely some strength today. I love the strength of the open. Sideways action held the 80 MA and then popped out of the 15 orb high right there. So let's see if that, we talked about this, maybe we could get a little pullback down here and then a move up. So let's see if that's starting its move up right now here after earnings. W day. Hanging in there a little bit, right? So I like how it's at the cloud right here, so it's looking pretty good. See if we can bust over yesterday's highs and see if that can give a move off of that one. JP Morgan. Again, with the financials right there, it looks like it's gearing up. Little hammer right here. I like how the moving average is starting to get tight. Maybe you can get some energy and get back into the cloud. The banks were pretty weak this morning at the open. They were all kind of moving down, but then they bought the dip today. So it is over the 15 orb high right now and is kind of pulling back to that level right now. So another one, Kohl's. So earnings today, 15 orb breakdown here this morning. So we had a little bit of a push down through those levels there. Also an inside 15 to kind of trigger those levels. So nice little down move there on Kohl's today. Let's take a look and see where it is on the daily chart. So it's kind of just in this range right here still. So, not too amazing. I think they actually had some positive news, and we're kind of still contained by this range and this triangle here on Coles. Hooyah, there's another one. That's one that we don't trade too often because the option spreads are really really tricky on that one, and the volume is usually pretty light these days after it kind of finished its big move. But we got earnings coming up on it. It looks like they're trying to buy it up here before that, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe Baidu is good, maybe Hooyah will be good too. Walmart. So big gap up today on earnings. Couldn't get through that 133.38 level, right? That's a key level that we talked about last night. And if, like we say, if it can't gap and go over those levels, right, there's a good strong area of reversal. So we didn't get over that level there, and we couldn't get over the pre-market levels either. So we did see a pullback there on Walmart. However, Costco is strong today, so based on the Walmart news, Costco continues to be strong, and it was a nice move up off of yesterday's hammer. Another one, Intel. So Intel gave a great move this morning. It's still contained within this range, but it has been showing a lot of morning strength when it is ready. The semiconductors were strong this morning, NVIDIA, AMD, right? So Intel actually got a real nice move up there. It has an inside 15, drifting back to the 80 MA here. So let's see if that gets any strength here into the end of the day if they want to keep buying it. Twitter is another one, pretty interesting right here. Decent move up this morning. Kind of doing a bull flag right here on the intraday. So let's see how that holds. Daily chart. Still a little, but it's kind of poke its head over the cloud right here. Let's see if we can get some volume into it today. And then Disney, kind of hanging in there right here, a little lower shadow at the cloud. Had a nice breakout off of this move right here as it jumped and gapped up over the geometric level, and it's still defending the cloud right there. So wouldn't be surprised the way Disney likes to move. Wouldn't be surprised to see it chop around there for a while. So anyway, good stuff, guys. Really appreciate the chart requests and everybody's support. So please hit the like button on the video, and also we'll see you guys tonight. And if you haven't subscribed yet on YouTube, please do and hit the notification button. So we'll see you guys at the daily market wrap at the end of the market, and also tonight at 9:30 Eastern time when we go live and we talk about technical ideas and do chart requests and questions. So I hope everybody has a great rest of your trading days. Stay healthy out there, and remember to risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.